Alright, welcome back to the SuperCoach Nuff channel. In today's video, we're looking at the Bulldog Project after the round 9 victory against the Dragons. So, can't say I saw all of the game. Only caught about the last 30 minutes or so once we arrived at Townsville Airport. Had a weekend up there, sort of bit of a birthday present from the miss. I got some tickets to see Jimmy Carr, the comedian, in concert. He was really good. Um, yeah, it was a really eventful weekend as it worked out. I could probably spend half an hour telling stories about that, but we're here for the Super Coach. So overall, dropped a bit in rank, which is a bit sad considering we're about the middle of the pack, literally top 52%. But let's have a look at the team. And I think where it went wrong was the fact we couldn't get 17 players on the field. So disastrous week overall. You know, Harry Grant on the bye, Payne Haas suspended, Max King laid out with injury, Katoa by Schuster injured, Klokstad injured, Turbo injured. So what did we end up with? We ended up with 15 players. So to get 900 is probably not the worst. Um, but yeah, Reed Marnie 65. So a bit of a return to form for Reed. I guess you know that goes hand in hand with the Bulldogs getting the W. Cotter, so I think another injury. We brought him in and he got injured. Um, so that hasn't really helped our front row crisis. Preston 46, Ford 56, solid. Pango was a bit disappointing, only getting 27. Moran only getting 11. Probably didn't get as many minutes as I thought he would. Um, I guess, yeah, surprisingly played Josh Reynolds in the middle quite a bit, um, but that's fine. We'll cop that. Hines, captaincy saved us, 126. Cleary, 44 is a bit flat. Burton, 39. That's, you know, he had a bit of a hamstring injury, I think they said too in the commentary, so we'll forgive. Miller, 45. So we brought him in this week and didn't really work out. Fido, 47. Yeah, okay. Better than, I guess, the centre wings in my main team. Manu 63, but I guess the star, Lemuelu, 120. Nice to get that score from him. Alamotti, 38, and Tyrell Sloan was a bit disappointing with 18. So, trades this week. I forgot to check what Sloan's break even is because I guess the obvious downgrade option would be to bring in Buller. And you know what? I'm not even going to check. We'll do it anyway. So let's go by points this week. 60 points. We'll have that. So that gives us 330 to spend. Question is, where do we want to spend it? So yeah, set it hooker, set it front row. Second row, I guess Katoa will come back in. Mm. Yeah, it's sort of awkward because we keep seeming to miss here in the centre wing, but when you look at it objectively, we're not doing that bad. I guess maybe Turbo could be a play. Is this overall? Let's go by total points. Latrell just out of reach even with this trade. Campbell Graham, don't think it's worth 800k. Hopgood, we could take the punt that he's not playing Origin. Oh, for Feeder, he's probably the one we do need to have in the second row. I think Ford's. Yeah, how did Ford go last week? 67. Hmm. He's pretty handy to have. I guess if we were being objective, it'd be Pangai out, but we're not. It's a Bulldog Project, so um, that's half the problem. We're probably hanging on to too many of them, if we're being completely honest. Maybe we go Pangai out for feeder. Do the Titans play 13 or no? No, they got the bye 13 and 16. And he might. Well, I guess the fact that he's playing Origin means that he's going to miss those 2 games anyway. So, or if he is, I don't think we can afford that. Let's go back. No, Dylan Brown's out of reach. Don't really know. I guess let's just do this trade and we'll have a look. But I can't do it. Will it tell me? Play. That's gold. Um, so I guess if we think about round 13, we might have Cotter, probably in the Origin team. So we haven't got anyone there. uh, Ford, yeah, so we've got Ford. Don't have them. That won't have them. Won't have them. So I think round 13 is basically a wash. We're not going to get anywhere near enough of a team. So I think the play is to actually sort of not worry about Origin or buys at all through the middle. And we'll just go as hard to get as many points as we can outside of that. So I think that dictates that we go for. We could go for feeder or we could go Nikora as a pot option. Um, but I guess the 114 kind of says a lot. So I think we go for feeder. No, we don't. We go different. We go the pot option. So Nikora. Right. So I guess hopefully what the team looks like this week. We'll just reset the reserves is the easiest way, I think. So Harry Grant, actually, Payne Haas will be on field because Maxi King is injured. Katoa will definitely be on the bench, as will Cleary. And hopefully we'll get Nickel Clock start as well. Well, I guess I'll all of Turbo. What if Turbo plays? Who misses out? Oh, Miller's on the bye. So something like that. Obviously, Turbo's a question mark. Um, you know, we've got Alamotti in reserve if need be. Be next cab off the rank, I would have thought. But yeah, I guess BCC will go sort of similar to my main set. Actually, against the Raiders, let's go wild and Birdo can be a BC. Hopefully the Dogs can get the job done. Um, yeah, I'll be there on Friday night cheering them on for sure. Yeah, we might we'll go with that anyway. All right, so yeah, that's how the team's looking. Obviously, if you've got any comments on who to bring in, I think go on the pot option. Now that I've said it out loud, makes sense given how far back we are. It's no point doing the same thing as everyone else. We'll end up with the same result. Uh, yeah, so that's the team. Feel free to comment if you've got any thoughts on the video. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, that is. And other than that, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.